million people are being brainwashed with misinformation from this man named Chris Heria.
I do not advise this channel, Chris Heria or thenx at all.
He's a complete fucking liar.
Getting away from the calisthenics, I can see there's holes in his compound movements.
Everyone who starts with calisthenics will sooner or later stumble across the biggest calisthenics channel on YouTube, thenx. And those will also hear from the man of this video, Chris Heria. You might ask, what's the problem with him? Well, in the last few years, more and more controversy has risen around this man. But what's the actual truth? Is he as nice as he pretends to be, or is he another businessman with very bad intentions? It all started on the 5th of February in 2013, when Chris Heria started his channel thenx. Well, back then, he still was a member of Barstars and called himself the Miami Trainer. In 2016, thenx and its first gym was built, and with this, the rise of an online star and a controversial figure has begun. He started to post more and more workout, nutrition and tutorial videos around calisthenics, which the community seemed to really enjoy. And to be fair, these videos are all pretty decent. He has great execution, practice what he preaches himself, and is a really strong guy and at a very high level in calisthenics. But that sounds all good. Why should someone like him be hated then at all? Well, you're just about to find out. The big mistake of Chris Heria was to make videos about workouts which will help to lose belly fat. Now, while these workouts will help to increase energy expenditure, it has been proven several times that losing fat on a specific body part is not possible. And it's the same with your belly. He probably has known that as well, and yet still posted those kind of videos because they get a lot of views. And this was literally fuel for an upcoming fire against Chris Heria. But that's not all. Chris also implements weight training into his workouts on YouTube and also in his workout app. But with bad or wrong form. This has been called out by a few YouTubers, because if people learn the wrong form of an exercise, it doesn't have the effect it should, and furthermore, it also can lead to injuries. But we are still not done. It's time for beef. While many YouTubers have made statements about Chris Heria, there is one guy in particular I want to point out in this video, Austin Dunham. At one point, they both met up and made a video for each other's channel, which seemed to be cool and all. But at some point, there went something completely wrong. As Chris got under mad attack in the YouTube fitness space for the fat burning claims he made, as mentioned earlier, he made a video to defend himself. And in this video, he also shooted against Austin Dunham, who has not said anything against Chris Heria up to this point. But then Austin decided to make one. In this video, he first explains how he got to making the videos with Chris Heria, which honestly seemed a bit strange already. They made a deal on the Fit Expo, but Chris didn't seem to want to actually stay true to that deal.
However, months and months went by without any word from Chris.
Regardless, as we know, at some point the video still happened, and Austin also got a lot of tips from Chris too. But then it started to really get strange. They've scheduled a call in the future to discuss business things and so on. But Chris didn't show up several times and basically flaked Austin Dunham after that, and also unfollowed him on social media. Deleted the YouTube video with Austin and so on. Then they got in a bit of a text fight, you could say. But I don't want to get too deep into this topic, so if you want to watch the full video of this, I will link it down below. Another bad thing Chris did was to post comments which didn't make it better. And after that, he also started to delete those comments again. All in all, I guess we can agree there have been some shady things going on in the background, but what's really the truth, we can't really tell. I think Chris still makes good videos and they can help a lot of people, but always take everything with a grain of salt and get several sources before you try something potentially harmful. But what is your opinion? Is Chris a good man or one of the worst? Anyways, if you want to see the untold story of Chris Bumstead, watch this video next.